What's everybody getting themselves into on this Madness Monday? You already know here in Southern California is another hot day. Today it is hot. You know what I mean? It's like about 96 today. It feels hotter than that, bro. It actually feels like the hottest day out of the whole week. So we're starting off the week, hot as fuck, but clear skies, so it's a beautiful day here in Southern California. Um, Senator hop on, see what the talk of the town, the word on the curve. You heard me. You know, chop it up with people. Hello. Oh, and I actually wanted to discuss something. So yesterday on my channel, on my other channel, I had shared a video by Chemo Flix. Shout out to Chemo Flix. For those interested, you guys can go check out his channel. He's an individual that uh, creates comedy and puts pieces of videos together, and it's funny, bro. I find it entertaining, and it's funny because individuals were on there and they were hating, right? They were like, "Hey, why do you support that guy's content, or why do you like that guy's content? He's a hater, and this and that." And it's like, that's crazy because in his videos he doesn't even talk. He just grabs pieces of other people's videos that shows the contradiction, and the lies, right? And so it's like, how's he hating, bro? Like, he's not even saying a damn word, bro. He's not even giving no opinion. He's letting the video just play. If you're gonna be mad, if that makes that person look bad, well, because it is bad what he's doing, right? And he's got nobody to blame but himself, right? He's just making it clear for everybody, like, this is their behavior, not by talking over it or giving his opinion, by just literally playing their video. How you gonna be mad at him for that? If they look bad, that's because, well, he's not making them look bad. They're making themselves look bad. Facts over feelings, my guys. What's cracking like in Sal? You getting yourself into, my boy? Se la buena vida. I could understand if he was giving his perspective or something like that, or dropping his opinion, but he's literally just letting their videos play. Like, oh, this was a hater. Like, how's he a hater, bro? He's not even saying nothing, bro. He's literally letting their videos play out, bro. And you're like, yeah, it looks bad because it is bad. That's how they behave, bro. Goofballs. Can't be mad at him for that. I think I'll support him and then just be like trying to talk shit. Like, that he's calling it out. Like, the truth hurts, I know. Just getting ready for work. That's right. You always come out. Oh, my lunch break. You always come out on my lunch break. Oh, damn. Then we get our lunch break at the same time. Then I roughly always take my lunch break like at this time. Por eso. I mean, sometimes before, sometimes it's later. Depending, how busy the work is. But that's right, my boy. So you're on the same, boat as me. What's cracking like in Derek? You getting yourself into, my boy? Oh, that's right, getting ready for work. That's right. Getting the week started. I feel you. Gotta make that paper. Chitter, bang, bang. I was watching, the USA, team stats and shit like that. Yeah, I think we got the shit in the bag. Hey, it's something that gives me to cheer about, right? Because, I mean, it's not like I could cheer for my Lakers once the season starts, bro. Because, I mean, from the looks of things, it don't look too good. I mean, why the fuck did they have to take LeBron James' son, bro? That fool sucks. Sucks. If it wasn't for his dad, bro, that fool wouldn't have even... People wouldn't even have... He wouldn't even have been on the radar, my boy. No hate on him. He's just not his dad, bro. He's just not... Look at Michael Jordan. He has 2 sons. None of his sons played in the NBA, bro. They just weren't talented enough. That's just how it is. So, same with LeBron James' son, bro. He just doesn't have that drive, bro. You know what I mean? Like, people want to compare him to LeBron, but LeBron James grew up in a tough environment, bro. They were poor, homeless. You know what I mean? He had something to fight for. You know what I mean? To get his family out of the gutter, out of the ghetto. That was his motivational drive. His sons grew up with a golden spoon in their mouth, bro. What motivation drive do they have? They don't have no motivational drive, bro. Same with Michael Jordan's sons. What motivational drive did they have? Michael Jordan came up in, poverty and some tough conditions. That was his motivational drive. These kids, bro, They have everything, bro. So what do they have to fight for? That's why they just don't have it in them. That's why they're never as good as their dads. You know, their dads came up from a pretty fucked up scenario, and they were just trying to get their family out of that situation. But these kids, bro, they have everything, hand and foot, bro. So yeah, to them it's like, it's just basketball. While these other fools seen it as their ticket to, life and death, bro. Shadow, you're a veterano. Nah, I'm not a veterano. I'm just being my boy. I don't consider myself OG. I just consider myself me. Do you like Metallica? I heard some Metallica music. My brother's a fan of Metallica. I myself, I hear rock, but I'm not a fan of rock, right? It's just not my style. But obviously, I have some homies that like rock, and my brother is a rocker, so, So when he's around, he has music, and my brother makes beats, right? So, he takes samples from, this and that, it's just, so we sometimes hear, some music, to grab samples and shit like that, right? But yeah, they got some good shit. Hello, Jasmine. Um, do you like Chingo Bling? I know who he is. Um, I'm not too much of a fan of comedy rap, right? Um, but I get it though. Like it's funny, right? But like to say like I actually bump it and shit like that, like nah. But I mean, he does have talent. He could rap. You know what I mean? He could comedy rap. You know. And there's other people like him, right? He's not the only one. There's like, you know, that guy Moko or whatever, and there's a few other guys that do like cholo comedy rap type shit. Were you in the military? Nah, my boy. The sun is a bitch. Fuck yes, it is, bro. That shit's hot as fuck. I am. Oh, you're in Egypt? Oh, you're Egyptian? Oh, well, shout out to Egypt. Now we don't. We can't complain about how hot it is because I know over there it'd be hot as fuck. She's like 120, and that's a cool day for them. Like, what the fuck? Did you used to call the party line back in the days, Shadow? Be honest, Shadow. I myself never called the party line, but my homies used to call the party line when we would be chilling, right? So I was there, right? And I would hear they would have it on speaker, We would sometimes, get in the mix and, fuck around like that, right? But at the pad, we didn't have a phone, so I couldn't even call the, party line even if I wanted to, homie. There was no teléfono. But my homie had a phone, because back then there was no cell phones and shit like that, right? Still had beepers, pagers. You had to go to the payphone. You know what I mean? We would have to go to the payphone. There was a park, right by the pad, and we would have to go to the payphone. But, the homie, I used to call, we used to be right there fucking around. She was funny. We'll be saying all kinds of pendejadas. But yeah, that's how we found some parties, you know what I mean? And we would crash the parties and shit like that, you know what I mean? That's how you used to find the parties, bro, where it was cracking at. Roll up and jack everybody that was there. We used to even take the DJ systems. Man, where's Candace? Oh shit. Name you. I'm Shadow. Joe Biden PC'd up. Damn! That vato rolled it off the yarda? Shit. That fool was like, fuck that, homie. And he gave the llaves to Kamala. And she was like, I'll take it from here, Biden. Biden did a good job, but I just think that America just is like a flower that just needs to blossom into a better place. Like Kamala, what the fuck are you talking about? Are you off your meds again? Seriously, that's how she talks, bro. It's like, what are you talking about, bitch? Like her form of explaining herself, she doesn't really do a good job at it. She loses everybody. She goes into these fucking word salads that it's just like I don't even. Sometimes I feel like she doesn't even know what she's trying to say. I am happy birthday, 16. Oh, happy birthday to you. I used to know the code to make free calls on the. Serio? There was a code? Damn, my boy, Grand Theft Auto? Shit, I didn't know there was a fucking code, homie. Damn. Must have been nice. You know when you would go to the payphone and you would look to see if there was any quarters in there, and sometimes you would get lucky and you would find like yeah. I just hated that you had to keep putting fucking change in there to keep the call going. I think it was like 5 cents would get you like 5 minutes, and like 10 cents would get you like 15 or some shit like that. After the fucking 50 cents. What did I miss? Nothing much, my boy. You already know we just chilling. What's cracking like Mr. Pasa? What you getting yourself into, my boy? Hello, internet people. Hello. AC, Andrew, Cringe. Say my birthday. Jordan? Is your birthday? Well, happy birthday to you. Did you hear about Tupac's body double conspiracy? Yeah, but he's not the only one though, bro. Trust me. No celebrity has ever died. No celebrity has ever died. Um, like a simple death. You know what I mean? Every celebrity has died a fucking conspiracy, twisted plot, all kinds of twists and turns. When it comes to people on a day to day die every day, bro, and nobody says nothing, nobody questions it. It comes with life. People just die. People live and they die. It's normal, right? But when it comes to celebrities, somehow there's always another story to it. There's all these twists and turns and these plots, and it's like, why can't they just die like everybody else, bro? Why can't they just fucking die simply like everybody else does? Why with them there always has to be a twist and a turn and a plot and a like? Why can't people just accept the fact that they just fucking die like everybody else out here? People get killed. People take their own lives. People, some freak accident. But people die all the time, bro. But with these people, nah, it's never cut and dry, homie. There's always like, nah, they faked it. There's this. Elvis is still alive. Marilyn Monroe is still alive. Biggie was set up. Tupac was set up as well. Michael Jackson was set up, bro. All these people were set up, bro. But when everybody else is like, nah, they're dead, bro. Like, why can't it be like all these other people? Like, nah. Because I don't view those people important. So therefore, I refuse to create a story for them. Like, okay, I see. It's crazy. I never understood that. From Russia. Well, shout out to Russia. Tupac is still in. Yeah. Serio. That fool's roommates with Elvis. They play fucking dice on the weekends. They actually own a strip club slash sugar plantation. Now, how does that work? I don't know, bro. It's different over there. But supposedly that's what they have going on over there in Cuba. About that in Above the Rim and some of his music videos they use a lookalike. Yeah, I know that he had a lookalike. As a matter of fact, there's a lookalike that came out not even that long ago that they found him at the airport or some shit like that. And he was like, yeah, I've always been told that I look like Tupac and blah, blah, blah. I mean, from far away, he looks like Tupac, but once they like really get close up to him, right, and he starts talking, you can see the differences, obviously, right? But if you were to take like just a glance, like you would really think it was him. You know what I mean? Because that's what I thought when they were first like what, but then when they walked up and talked to him, it's like, oh, okay, now you can see the difference, you know. But at first, shit, that shit motherfucker did look like him. And the toss up of Tupac doesn't have any. Who's Tupac? Tupac is a rapper. Do you support the LGBT plus community? I am trans. By the way, well, in my personal opinion, I don't care what people do with their lives. You feel me? Like people can be whatever the hell they want to be and be with whoever the fuck they want to be with. I can't worry about other people, how they want to live their life, who they choose to be. I can only worry about myself and how I live. You know what I mean? I don't have the right to be controlling other people's lives and what they should be doing with themselves. You feel me? I only worry about myself. You know, I don't be trying to control other people's lives and what they should be doing with themselves, you know? I just don't be thinking about that kind of shit, you know? So whatever people want to do with themselves, their lives, bro, I could care less. You know? I could only worry about and control what I do. You know what I mean? And that's just how I see it. I don't understand why people get so worked up and want to, you know, be insulting and clashing with these individuals. And it's like, bro, worry about yourself, my boy. Like, how the fuck is, you know, what they have going on, how does that affect you right now in your life and what you're doing? It doesn't, right? So carry on, my boy. Fuck you letting that shit get to you for? You know what I mean? Like, bro, whatever they want to be or whoever they want to be, how is that affecting you right now? Like what you have going on, like going to work, going home, chilling with your family. How is that affecting you and what you have going on in any fucking type of way? It's not right. So therefore, what are you doing, bro? See, when people be like, "Ah, man, you support her, man, and you must be gay too," and woo. The real question is, why the fuck do you care so much about what they're doing with themselves? And why are you always thinking about shit like that? That's the real question. You get what I mean? Bro, I could only give a fuck about who I'm sleeping with. I'm gonna give a fuck about who other people are sleeping with, bro. It's not me in the bed with them, so why the fuck would I care? You get what I'm saying? Why now? Why people choose to, you know, dwell on those thoughts? Now that's a different story. Maybe they're insecure about themselves. I don't know. But I'm just not worried about other people. Tupac is like, shadow for president. Nah, I would make a horrible president. Everybody has it. Look like, yeah, a doppelganger. That is true. Now see, that's different. When it comes to like disinformation getting taught in schools and stuff like that, I feel like it shouldn't belong in kids cartoons or kids books and stuff like that, right? Because not because like a dislike towards them or trying to, like put a wall from them and their rights, right? But as a child of somebody, in elementary, right? When, sex and, all that shit is not even nowhere near in their state of mind, right? Of why they should be thinking about that or anything like that, right? Why the fuck would they be teaching it and trying to show it to kids, when kids, don't care for none of that shit and shit like that. You're only gonna confuse them like that. You know what I mean? Now it's different if you want to teach that stuff in high school, then it's understandable, right? Because they're already in the state of mind where they're able to comprehend situations, right? And how they identify themselves and etc. Even though they're still, children, right? But at least they grasp the concepts better than when they're at fucking elementary, or 5 years old or 6 years old. You know what I mean? There's a time and place for everything, bro. And that's just not it. You feel me? So it should be left out of cartoons and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Because truly, I feel like even they themselves don't even know, about all that stuff at that age. I mean, they might try to say that they did, but in all true reality, kids don't worry about that kind of stuff. Once you go to puberty and you start developing hormones and everything, then that's when these thoughts, start to, pop up in your head. But prior to that, you're not thinking about shit like that. And that's, I mean, people can argue with the research. I mean, it's there, it's public record, you know? Shadow, where's your taco spot in the A1A? Tacos Tacos Flaco, which is right there on fucking on Woodman and Wentworth. On Woodman and Wentworth, right there in the city of Arlia. And then Takoyama's good too. I'm not gonna lie, I fuck with Takoyama. Or Rigo's Tacos too. You know what, bro? I think I prefer Takoyama than Rigo's Tacos. I ain't even gonna lie. I know more people like, Rico's Tacos, but I think I prefer Takoyama. I ain't even gonna lie. I got a few spots, though. And then there's another one, a bomb-ass spot. Man, I forgot the name of the lonchera, but it's right there on Vanoan and Violin. There's a good one right there. Right where the car wash is at, it posts up right there. That's a good one, too, right there. It's like a green truck, like a green lonchera. I forgot the name of it, though, but that's just bomb, too. And if you go on Tuesdays, the tacos are cheaper, So that's a good spot to hit. I remember we used to always walk to that from the hood. We used to walk to that taco truck. Man, you wouldn't believe how many times we got jumped just to go eat some tacos. But they were worth it though, because we never learned. And then it's even worse when you're getting your food and then food roll up and then you say son desmadre and you didn't even get to eat. Where are you from? Nationality, area code, neighborhood. It's a trick question for us in YouTube now. I'm from North Hollywood, San Fernando Valley is where I come from, right? But I reside in the city of Los Angeles, the city of Southgate, on the area of Los Angeles. But I'm at work right now, so I'm in the city of Pollo Heights. And I'm Mexican and I'm from Radford. Shout out to East Oakland, motherfucking California. And this bitch. That's right. Shout out to East Oakland. Whoa, whoa. Your shadow, do you believe? Spontaneous human combustion. Case all that shit's wild. Human? Combustion? Did you see a video like that? I would. I don't know. It's kind of hard just to see like individual out of nowhere just burst into flames. You know what I mean? Just like randomly. I mean, I could see other materials, right? For the chemicals that is in whatever material, and because of the heat of the sun, that I could see it combust, right? But an actual like person though. I mean, if the person works in a with a bunch of chemicals, right? And maybe he's not aware that it stayed on his clothes or something like that, and then he goes somewhere where it's hot, and then he just combusts. I mean, I could see it like that, right? But just like naturally, like with no chemical elements to it, I just don't see how that would or why that. I mean, it'll be a trip to see though. I'm not gonna lie. It must be fucked up out of nowhere. You just burst into flames. That shit would be crazy though. I'm not gonna lie. Like fucking the Human Torch. Is there a video online like that? I would like to actually see that shit. That shit would actually be a trip. Like there has to be a reason why he just fucking, you know, why that happened. Thoughts on Biden? It's he made the right choice. El Farron Tacos, Tacos Flaco. Are they rivals with Tacos and Gordo? No, but you'll be surprised how many Tacos Gordos and Tacos Flacos there is, bro. There's like that's like the two most common names, you know, for the taco trucks. People gotta be more unique. But I fuck with homie though, and he posts up like late though. Like you could catch that fool. I have caught that fool like almost 3 a.m. You know, still posted. You know, we would be walking back home, you know, from the neighborhood, and you know we would catch the like, damn, this fool's still right here. Fuck it. Foothill and Paxton, yes, sir. Ritos. Well, there's that Rigo's Tacos, and then there's another one in North Hollywood. But yeah, before because the one from North Hollywood, that one's new. Right, but before that one, yeah, the food, man, bro, just getting food in that one, bro, was a mission, homie. You wouldn't believe how many times shit has gone down just going to go get some food at that place, because you know that's right there in the heart of Pacoima, bro, and you know them fools are always lurking around that restaurant, bro. You know, so we always went with the mind like we might not even get our food. And you know shit's probably gonna go down. Sometimes we would get lucky though, and we were able to get our food and nobody was there, and bam, set them all. But 9 times out of 10, bro, we would get there and there would be some foods right there, and it would go all bad. And it's funny because, like, you know, when I chop it up with other people, they same shit would happen with them. I give them that though, bro. They were around that area, bro. You know what I mean? People can't say that they weren't, because you definitely not. For those who say that they weren't there, they fucking lying, bro. I know for a fact they were there. No bullshit. Real talk. That fool held that shit down. I ain't ever seen a Mexican making you look awesome. Hey, Mexican. What's your favorite season of the year? Probably winter. I sleep better in the winter. We hibernate. Best taco spot in Oakland is around the corner of the biggest rival taco, Sinaloa. Oh, you know Sinaloas get down with their tacos, bro. As much as Jalisco, bro. I say that, bro. I mean, no, you know what? Michoacan too. Michoacan gets down too with their tacos, bro. You know, I don't really like the estilo from like the places like from Acapulco and all that, right? Like their tacos are, you know, it's like, you know how they add that purple lettuce with the carrots and, you know, the shredded carrots and stuff like, and their salsa is just, it's like a little bit more different. But I get it because they're more accustomed to eating seafood, right? Like tacos de pescado and camarones and shit like that, right? So they're, you know, obviously since that's like their preference, right? You know, I guess they just mix that with, you know, the ingredients that go with that onto just like their regular street tacos, right? But I'm just not a fan of it though. Don't leak your location on live. That could be lurking. So many rappers have died. Bro, I don't worry about stuff like that. Like, if it's the way I see life, bro, is that everyone has, you know, death is a part of life, bro. You know what I mean? You know, it's the only thing that's guaranteed in life, right? And if it's my time to go, it's my time to go, bro. You know what I mean? Like, well, I mean, it's already, if it happens, it's happening. So, like, I mean, what's the use of, you know, bitching about it, right? I mean, I don't fear stuff like that, bro. I got nothing to fear. Is that's not the voice I was expecting. What were you expecting? And why would you expect something? I've heard of beach wells. Beach wells? Because of the fat, that's like they contain, right? That they comes out of their pores, right? The oil, like it leaves their thing like oily like that, right? I could see it combusting because of that, right? What is it that it's not fat? It's like what's like what is fat? It's like that blubber, whatever, and it comes out of their pores, so it leaves their. It's what makes their skin feel like that or whatever. Yeah, I could see it combusting because of that. Like like if it's really really hot, like if it washes up on shore, or even if it's out like for too long or whatever. That would be a trip though. And not only that, but maybe how they sometimes there's these oil leaks and fucking these animals get covered in that shit. I could see it because of that too. I know chemicals, obviously combust, naturally just like that, right? That's why you gotta always watch the temperature and shit, right? Because believe it or not, fire is such an importance. It's not even funny, right? Like all these chemicals, like when you just see them like in their natural state, right? They're just these liquid, right? These different colored liquids, right? And they just sit there and there's nothing to it, right? But once you turn on the fire, one of them all of a sudden explodes, the other one turns into smoke, the other one starts to fucking, turn staticky and but once you apply fire, well, same even with drugs, bro. You know what I mean? Even like people that do like methamphetamine or cocaine, right? It's just like it'll give you a high just in its natural form like that, right? If you snort it or whatever the fuck. But once you smoke it, once you add the fire, and now the fire adds its element to that, it boosts the chemicals within the drugs to its ultimate, high. That's why people get a bigger high when they smoke it compared to when they snort it, because now it brings out the max out of the fucking chemicals that are in that shit. It's crazy. It's like a recipe, huh? Well, one thing could make the difference, right? Like here, we're missing the last thing, fire. It's a trip. I find all that stuff fascinating, how stuff works like that. Like what makes things work, right? That fool said I owe my ex combust. Savage. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my lunch is over. We got to get back to it. It was good chopping it up with you guys, and we out.